What's up, everybody? My name is Brascus, and welcome to Dauntless. So, as some of you will have known from my live streams, I am very much a big fan of the Monster Hunter World game and the Monster Hunter series as a whole, and I'm extremely excited to play it when it comes out on PC. But in all of my researching of Monster Hunter World before it came out, as well as waiting for the PC release, this game kept cropping up as sort of a PC alternative before it was going to be on PC. So I figured I would give it a shot. It's free to play, which is not usually my bag, but I wanted to give it a shot and see what you guys think, and so I've played it a little bit. So I'm going to kind of take you on a tour through what it is and how it plays, and then at the end I'll sort of wrap up my thoughts as a whole as compared to the game and how it handles compared to Monster Hunter, and we'll decide if it's something we like, and maybe some of you will decide that you want to try it out for yourselves. So the basic premise is still pretty much the same, accept a mission, go out into the world, hunt a monster, gather it for resources, craft better gear, rinse and repeat with stronger monsters. So the point of the game is always to slay your enemies, take their stuff, and use it to rank up. I think at this point I've killed 3 monsters, question mark? Maybe 4? And I've lost 1 time, but that's mostly because myself included, the group that ran that particular fight didn't do so the most intelligently. We probably should have brought different weapons because the thing was covered in rocks, and so it didn't exactly go well. So what I'm going to do, though... Oh, sorry. I usually remember to silence my phone before I record. There. Now it won't make noise. Sorry about that. And yeah, by the way, for those of you that recognize my text tone is Monster Hunter, so there you go. Alright, we're going to actually go to the Monster's Verge, and we're going to do a patrol. Fight any behemoth. And so this, you can do quests, but I don't really want to fight the Skarn right now, because I want to use the weapon I've already got. You can do a pursuit to hunt a particular behemoth that you want to fight. Those are the monsters. But I think there's a penalty to it. Let's see. Receive no bonus rewards targeting a specific behemoth will let you gather their parts. So if you need specific pieces, you can hunt them down, but you don't get the bonus stuff. This one you do to get gatherables. So if you need items to craft special potions and whatnot, you'll want to do an expedition. And this one you do to fight, and you get, as you can see over there on the right-hand side under rewards, you get Arcanite, which is used to upgrade your weapons and your gear. So you just fight a random one. So I'm going to do this, and we'll go ahead and start a hunt. And it'll take it just a second while it finds one. Okay, so then you teleport to here, and you can ready up on your own, or you can go into the group. It's already found 2 players for us. You can have up to 4. Looks like we are fighting a Skarn, which is something I was kind of hoping to avoid, but we ought to be better off because this guy has a hammer. I'm going to wait till they start readying up, though, before I select mine. You can change your own loadout, though, from here. So right now I'm wearing this quill spike armor, and if I so choose and I don't want to use the quill blades, I have other weapons I can use. I've got a training sword, which is kind of crap. I don't have axes. I do have a hammer for 160. A little bit weaker than my current one, but it's better for breaking through armor. So let's see. Alright, so they've readied up and they're using the chain blades. He's readied up, he's using a hammer. He's also using chain blades. So I'm going to go ahead and break my normal mold, and I'm going to use the hammer instead. I've never used the hammer before, so please keep that in mind. But I don't want to make him responsible for breaking all of the armor, because these weapons are really bad for that. Alright, so we're just waiting for this guy to ready up, and then we'll get underway here. Jalapeno, I guess. Oh, and he changed his freaking weapon to a... Alright, fine, whatever. Alright, so we're using one of... Everyone's using a different weapon, so that's kind of nice. I do prefer the chain blades weapon most of the time because they're the fastest that I've found. This hammer, I'm sure, is going to be really slow, but I'm sure it does higher damage, and if memory serves, it has a ranged element built into it too, so I think you charge up attacks with the hammer, and then you can like fire a gunshot something like that. Alright, so this is the island that we're warping to, or sailing to. And you do have a mission timer. You have to kill the thing before your airship runs out of fuel, which I believe is 30 minutes. So you have half an hour to track down the monster and take it out. Alright, so I'm going to look at this. So devastating, behemoth, staggering hammer strikes, aerial hammer from a jump, consume ammo to unleash high-powered concussive blast, finish physical combos of the blast that unloads your entire clip and deals incredible damage, consume a single shell to empower your next hammer strike. During a strike before damage, consume stamina. Okay. Reload with Q. Inline. Okay. Hold directional inputs to evade. Alright, so I've got a lot to learn. I'm probably not going to be very good at this, but we're going to give it a shot anyway, because I have to try it out. Okay. So, just so you guys know what you're looking at, in the bottom left, or sorry, bottom right corner, that's my consumable items. Right now I have a standard potion, I have a damaging boost, and I've got a stamina boost. And I've also got a lantern equipped, so I'm going to use that. And it's going to lead me towards the monster, but you can see there on the compass now, that's a flare. So somebody shot it up and basically says, hey guys, the monster's over here, come help me out. And it's right freaking there, so I really didn't need to do that at all. Okay, we're going to stay away from him for this, because I learned the hard way what happens if you get close to that, and it's not good for you. Okay. Alright, we don't want to be standing there, so we'll just beat on him a bit. Okay. I should be aiming for his head, too. I'm kind of standing at the back here. Out of habit. But that's not where I want to be, because if you hit him in the head, it can stun him, and that's what we really need right now. Of course, he has the habit of charging at you when you do that, too. Oh, look out. He's gonna... Yeah, do that. Okay. Do I need to... I need to reload, don't I? Okay, so we're reloading. And now we've reloaded. He's gonna charge. Now he's going to stomp down twice. I've done this fight a little bit before. Oh, okay, so somebody else got to him in time. There we go. Now I've broken the armor off of his head, so we want to keep wailing away on him now. Oh, so that guy's using an axe. Their big deal is you can charge up the hits. Okay, so he hit me on that one, that's okay. Let's reload. And then we'll keep whomping into his face. Whomp. Bonk. Bonk. Okay, so I broke a piece off of his face. Nice. Okay, so someone else knocked him away rather than let him attack us, which is awesome. Okay, he tried to enrage there, but it looks like we didn't let him. But he's about to do it anyway. Which kind of shoves us away a little bit. That's okay. We do not want to be in front of his head at this point, because he will basically send out those plates on front of his head. They'll, like, attack to the right and left and straight ahead. Ow. Okay. Back up a little bit there. Back up again, because I think he's about to do something that I don't like. Maybe I'm wrong. Every time he twitches like that, I'm like, I don't want to be near him. Okay, now I don't want to be there. Alright, so his rage just wore off, now we just beat on him again. Broke his armor. which is what we want to see, and then go for his face. Ugh, wow.
Listen up. This is important.
Reload real quick. Okay, so they just told us to keep an eye on the timer because, well, it doesn't really matter right now, but that's the warning about don't let your airship run out of fuel. Go for the face! Oof. Ow! Okay, that didn't feel good. Okay, he's gonna bury himself. Now, did we already... No, we did not. See, that's good for us because it does two things. It heals us a little bit, and it also reduces the... You see that triangular icon in the top right corner? That is our danger icon. If the danger icon is full, then we can't revive each other. Alright, I should actually use this again. Okay, so we're heading the right direction. The monster is that way. So, yeah, I'm going to assume we want to go up here. Oh, I think that's him right over there. Pretty sure you can see... Maybe? Maybe not. Yeah, that's him. So we'll fire off a flare. Ow. Well, fine. Be a jerk. Look out for that. Oh no. Oh no. That's what I didn't want to be in the way for. Fortunately, I had a lot of stamina left, so it wasn't too horrible. I mean, it still hurt like hell, but... Okay, somebody here is... Yeah, usually... I wasn't close enough, but the idea was to hit him in the stomach before he can release his attack. Oh dear. Okay, I need to back off for a minute. I'm gonna drink a healing potion, because I'm in pain. And then we'll get back in close and start beating on him again. Well, I'm attacking his tail, aren't I? Okay, back away, because he's going to do that. Alright, let's reload. Oh, we broke something. Sweet, I'll take that. Here we go again. Yeah, this is why it was a terrible, terrible idea for us to go in with 4 people all using the chain blades. Chain blades are great if you've got access to the monster's skin, but if you have to get through armor, you need something heavier. And I'm actually feeling pretty good about this so far. Oh, we got him. So there you go. Wow, that didn't take very long. Maybe we'll do a second hunt while we're at it. I mean, I kind of intended to do a patrol, but... I was hoping to not fight the Skarn. So we got damage on the Behemoth, took little damage with Evasive, and we got the Breaker for breaking some parts. I'll give it a 3. It was alright. So there you go. You got Skarn Hide, which gave us 3 of those. And you'll notice partway through, too, it gave me, like, a level towards Reputation. I think the thing said drop the hammer. I have an ongoing sort of quest kind of thing to build reputation with different people in town. And as you build reputation with them, then better things happen. It's not going to let me look at it here, but I'll pull it out in a little while. Yeah, the hammer seems a little more technical, kind of. like the combos have to be pulled with the right timing, not just the right button presses, which is a little different, but that wasn't too bad. Considering I've never ever used a hammer before, I think that went all right. Skarn is a little slower. I don't know how I'd feel about using that on one of the faster monsters, but we'll see. I am curious to see what kind of armor and weaponry we can make out of the Skarn, although it only gave us 3 of the hides, which I believe it takes at least 1 of each to craft the item, and then it usually takes another 1 in order to level it up. And does that count? Sweet. Okay, so I had a mission to go get a Skarn, and I wasn't sure that completing the patrol would do it, but apparently completing the patrol and killing a Skarn at all was enough to complete the requirement. I don't have to actually access the mission itself. Yeah, Hunt Skarn is done. So is it this one, maybe? With the hammer, get 5 staggers on any behemoth. So this is the one that I got, which gives me a bunch of experience bonuses towards the Weapon Master. Hunt 2 behemoths is the other one, so that'll be good. We can get that out of the way. And then this is the one for becoming a Slayer, I guess, which is pretty much get 3 interrupts on any behemoth and complete 7 patrols. So we'll work on both of those at the same time, probably. Alright, let's see what this guy's got for me.
You've been an enormous help.
So, very interesting finding, Slayer. What's most disturbing is that this phenomenon is happening at all. The Ram Island formation has been stable since Ulrich Moss discovered it and founded Ramsgate. It's my hypothesis that the same forces that triggered the ether storm you encountered and has brought many strange and unusual behemoths to the region are coming from the Maelstrom, that endless storm beyond the uncharted reaches. Together the storms and the behemoths are destabilizing, well, everything. I don't think this is over. We must venture to the Maelstrom and get to the bottom of this mystery once we've stabilized the ram itself. So there is kind of a story, but I'll be honest, I've been paying attention to it and I still don't fully understand what's going on. There's something about how this world is kind of... There seems to be a bunch of shattered floating islands, and normally they stay where they're supposed to, but there's this ether presence, which also seems to draw the behemoths to the islands, and somehow the behemoth's presence combined with the ether is like making the islands wander off course from where they're supposed to be.
The day finds you well, I hope.
So who are you? Ether Smith, light as a stone? Slay a Skarn so the Ether Smith can learn how to craft you a new Skarn lantern. Okay, that's nice. Slayer, welcome. I believe we have to thank you for the rescue of my cartographer friend Gaius. That was the guy we were just talking to. To show my gratitude, I'd like to offer to construct a lantern for you using the ether of a mighty Skarn. Yes, I think that you deserve a far more effective lantern than that somewhat quaint training model you have now, and the Skarn has a fearsome reputation. Slay a Skarn and share with me a fraction of its residual ether, and I think what I can create may surprise you.
May the clouds part before you.
Okay, well, thanks for that. So basically I need to go and fight the thing I just fought with, which isn't really what I'm after.
How are those weapons treating you?
Alright, let's see what we can build here. So I can make a Skarn hammer, which deals bonuses to knockout damage. This one is stagger damage on hit. Okay, what can I do with the armor? Because different armor also has different skills, which give you benefits. So this one is sturdy, prevents you from being staggered. Same thing, increases max health by 50, increases max health by 50. So there you go. Alright. Well, what did my current one do? Plus 5 part damage, plus 5 part damage, plus 5 part damage, plus 5 part damage, and I can apparently increase the quill boots, so I should do that, just so I've got fully upgraded gear. If I get more quill shot hides, then I can further increase my armor. I think I'll just save my stuff for now. Well, I'll build a new hammer. Because if I have to hunt the thing again, I'm going to want a better hammer for it. So I'll make a hammer out of it. But basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to... Yeah, go ahead and upgrade it. I'm going to go ahead and just do the same thing I did. We're going to go on another patrol. Back.
Farewell for now.
And depending on what I fight, I will use either the hammer or the chain blades.
What's up, Skipper?
Oh, and you also want something? What do you want?
Time to set sail?
Okay, so up until now, I've only ever had one quest at a time. So this guy wants me to gather iron thistle so he can use it to improve the ship's barometer. Schematics bulwark tonic. Okay. Further we sail, Captain, the trickier it gets to navigate the atmospheric pressure systems. Now, I'm no wayfinder, but old Horatio, the shipwright, always told me that adding iron thistle to an airship's barometer makes it a lot more responsive to ether disturbances. We'll need that to sail beyond the monstrous verge and into the yonder keys. Next time, your island side could gather up all you can find. Okay. I guess I just may have done that. Bosun Marcus Bohier would like you to bring him a key ingredient for his new attack speed potion. We get the Blitz tonic, okay. Hey there, Cap. Wanted to let you know about a new concoction I've been brewing up. It's a potion that will help you attack more with speed. I think that could prove to be an advantage, whether you're face-to-face with something that wants to eat your, well, face. Bring me some dash leaf. It's the last thing I need to make this work.
You're on the right course.
Alright, so
Resetting sail soon?
talking to him. So I did get the Bulwark tonic. I need Sky Bloom and Iron Thistle to do it, but it reduces damage taken by quite a lot. Sweet.
Adventure awaits.
Okay, well. And now she wants something. Jeez.
A slayer's work.
Hunt a Karog on Burning Rose. Okay. We've got another island that's off its predicted trajectory. Way, way off, in fact. The cartographer tells me it could have only come from the higher elevations, where blaze ether gets into everything. And wouldn't you know it, this particularly arid island looks to be home to a blaze-feeding Karog. It's got to be what's knocked the island off its course and into the Yonder Keys. Okay, so now we have a new area we could go to. But, like I said, I'm going to go on a patrol because it's going to help me unlock stuff with the weaponsmith guy. So we'll go on a patrol in here. We'll start the hunt. And whatever we get, we're equipped for. Okay, so what am I going with? It's a Skarn again. Okay. Alright. I was kind of hoping to be something a little different, but we'll make do. So we're going to go to this one, because it's bigger and better. Alright. What's everyone else using? So he's using... Alright, it looks like we've got... I think that's a sword. Those two both might be swords, actually. It's hard for me to tell for sure, and this guy's using the chain blades, so it might be good that I'm going in with a hammer. It is a good idea to try and balance the needs at least a little bit, at least with certain monsters. The ones before the Skarn that I've encountered doesn't seem to matter. You can kind of use whatever you want. But the Skarn is so heavily armored that I just... And I had a bad experience with that. We spent a long time hunting it, and we just couldn't do enough damage to it. Which I guess is actually a good segue into why we couldn't do damage to it. Different weapons do different types of damage. You'll see a lot of damage numbers coming off of the monster, but not all of that is damage to its HP. Some of it is damaging its armor specifically. So it kind of absorbs the armor damage before it starts taking damage. So if we were all running around using weapons that are bad for that, then it doesn't do us a whole lot of good. Is that Sky Bloom? Because if it is, I want it. It sure is. So we'll pick those up real fast. And then I'm going to use my lantern. Alright, so the monster's that way. And a little bit to my right, I guess. But still in that general direction. I'm going to go this way. Oh, look at that. We already found him. Guess he's about in the same place that he was last time. They're not always in the same place. The first time I fought this guy, he was not in this area. Bonk. Womp. I'm gonna keep hitting you in the head. Uh-oh. No, no, no. Back off. Ow. Okay, he got me with that one. I almost dodged enough to avoid getting hit, but not quite. Okay, there we go. Apparently shooting him in the gut did what I wanted it to do. Look out, because he's going to do that. Ow. Okay. So you can kind of see his head. Alright, I think somebody just did it, but he was kind of getting little, like, circles around his head, which indicated he was about to be stunned when we smacked him there. Ow. Okay. Well, I got more Scar and Hide, which is good. Uh-oh, I didn't reload. Okay, well, somebody else got to it, so that's good. I'm going to reload real quick. Alright, somebody else is using a hammer, which is nice. I'm going to keep going for his face. Because stuns are great. Ow! Okay. I should probably consider healing. Oh yeah, I need to consider healing. I'm taking a bunch of damage and I don't want to be downed. Big damage numbers. I still don't fully understand the combos and why I'm doing some things when I attack and... Like, I don't get how I did the spin attack. Yeah, that. Sometimes I seem to do it, sometimes I don't. I don't really understand why. Alright, back up, because he's going to burst. Oh dear. Alright, didn't take too much damage. That's alright. Ah, remember when I was telling you earlier about him doing that, where he, like, reflects the rocks out? In the last fight we did? That's why I was concerned. Alright, drink another one real quick, because I've taken a lot of damage. I'm gonna let him do that, and then we'll get back in there. Alright, I'm gonna grab that. Alright, I'm not sure what he's doing there. Oh, he's losing his rage thing. Clonk. Ooh, I don't think I've ever seen him do that before. Oh, he's leaving. Okay. Well, fine. Is the ether thing still up here? Yes, because I kind of want to use it. Is anybody else going to use it? Yep. Alright, I'll leave him the rest of those, because he probably needs it more than I do. Alright, where are we going? I think he's following pretty much exactly the same pattern he followed last time we did this. Actually, maybe not. I don't know. I feel like we went to the right last time, and this time I feel like it's leading us more straight in. Well, that's not the way to go. Okay. I went completely the wrong direction. I guess we'll go this way. Bounce. Okay, I don't see the pile of rocks over that way. Oh, that's him right here. I don't know why they ran over that way. Okay, guys, I might have to sneeze in a minute, and if I do, I'm sorry. phooey. I wasn't anywhere near enough to him to do that. Ow. Alright, well, let me grab that. What a jerk. Give me a shot at your face. Oh, come on, man. Oh, nope, get away. I'm not doing that bullshit. Yeah, see, that's why you don't stand near him when he does that shit. Alright, so someone else should heal him. I'm gonna keep beating him in the face. You're about to get charged if you're not careful. Ow. Oh, I probably ought to reload my gun, huh? Or hammer. Oh, no. Okay. First things first. Let's not die. Second thing second. Reload the hammer. One thing that I do like about this is the potions seem to replenish before every fight. I don't have to craft those. They just exist. Ow. Go get him. Ugh. No, you don't. I'm gonna keep beating on your head until those break, because I don't like them being there. Ow. Oh, there we go. Breaking all kinds of stuff now. Stunning him, too, which is extra fancy. Oh, good, he's dead. Hunt completed. Yay, us. Got an A rank, which is nice. Team rank was S+. How did I do? Gold, silver, gold, and silver. I can live with that. Gold breaker, silver evasive, gold steadfast, silver tactician. I guess at least one of those gunshots to the chest that stunned him was mine, so... Yay me! Now I thought doing a second patrol would increase the reputation of the weaponsmith. Maybe I'll find out when I get to town. I'm hoping that is the case. Because it would be kind of nice to be able to... There's 2 weapons that are locked until I think you improve your reputation of the weaponsmith. And one of them is the axe. The other one is something called a... Oh, I forget. Something or other pike. It's a polearm weapon, and it has the same sort of gun thing that the hammer does. Although instead of reloading it, I think the melee attacks charge the shot, and then you basically get one powerful blast. The idea being to sort of use it to interrupt the monster when he's coming right at you. So, I don't know. I want that weapon. I want to at least try it out, but it's, like I said, locked. So, I'm pretty much ready to wind this down, but I kind of wanted to put forth my thoughts. All in all, I want to say this game is fun. And for free-to-play, I do like that none of the free-to-play, pay options, they're all cosmetic. Well, that's not entirely true. There are some items that you can buy, like extra potions and stuff. Offer to forge you a Slayer's Axe. Sorry, real quick. Price of skills you have. Perhaps it's time for Wills to let you in a secret. Schematics describe a design for Slayer's weapon. Oh, okay. So now I can make the axe, but I still don't have access to the war pike. Well, that's kind of a bummer. Okay, well, Maybe I'll make the axe I've got more Skarn parts, so let's make an axe. It'll be my first one. So as I was saying, it's all cosmetic except for some things.
Was always in your corner.
Sorry, I keep getting distracted. There we go. Except for consumable items, which aren't really a big deal. They're not game-breaking. You can gather stuff while you're out and have just as much as you need, or you can avoid the gathering part and get a few extras. It's not a big deal, though. There isn't anything like an experience boost or extra items or, you know, bonus gear or stuff like that that I've seen. It's all cosmetic, which is a huge, huge plus to me. There's very little that I hate more than free-to-play games that become pay-to-win very quickly. Okay, so now he'll allow me to, I guess, make a lantern.
Welcome, Slayer.
So what do I need for this? What does this do? Grants a 200 hit point shield for 4 seconds. I mean, it's only going to cost me money, but it costs me kind of a lot. I kind of prefer the tracking, so I'm not going to bother with it. So the missions are kind of fun. The monsters have been fairly varied. I like that. I kind of like and don't like that you have to change weapons. Like the Skarn thing, for example. I've fought monsters like that in Monster Hunter, but generally speaking, I can always find a way to use the weapon I'm comfortable with and still take it down. But that's just not an option in this game. If everyone goes in with a weapon that's bad at dealing with armor, you're going to lose. So it also encourages very strongly team play, which is another thing that I like. And also, if I compare it to Monster Hunter, please don't misunderstand. I am enjoying this game. I like it. I would recommend playing it if it seems like something that would be fun to you. But I will also say that if you're looking for what I would consider the best Beast Slayer type game on the market, you're not going to be able to beat Monster Hunter. That one is the best. So I like that you can craft armor. I like that you can craft weapons. I wish they were a little more involved, and maybe they will when you get to late game stuff. But right now it's, you know, you go on one hunt, you come back, you can craft a weapon. You go on one hunt, you come back, you can almost craft a full set of armor. I, in fact, have done that, where I've just come back from one quest mission, and I had enough to craft all 4 pieces of gear. In fact, after doing 2, I had enough to craft all 4 pieces of gear and fully upgrade every piece of equipment that I'd gotten. Which is very quick, which is kind of nice from a casual standpoint. But again, if I want something meatier, something that I can really sink my teeth into and work at for a while, then it has to be Monster Hunter, because with that one there's all kinds of variety. You need a bunch of different parts. I like the art style of this game. The kind of cartoony casualness makes it sort of lighthearted and fun, whereas Monster Hunter has a lot more going on in the environment. There are more creatures, there's more ecology, there's more crafting materials. I guess really there's just more to Monster Hunter. So what I'll say instead is, if you're looking for a beast hunting game, decide how involved you want that game to be. If you want it to be a game where you're going to grind on it for hundreds of hours and really kind of get a sense of fulfillment out of hunting the same monster repeated times to get that really cool, really special piece of gear, and you really want a lot going on, then go with Monster Hunter. But if you're just looking for a game where you can kind of get that same gameplay feel of hunting down a big monster with some friends, but you don't mind the more casual aspect of it, the more simplified, easy to craft, relatively few items, some weapons and some abilities to get good with them, but nothing overly complicated, then this is probably the game for you. So I will probably continue to play this game when I have less time, or if my PS4 is unavailable because someone's using it, or something to that effect. If I'm just feeling more casual, then I'll probably come back and continue to play this, and I am looking forward to playing more of it. But I'll probably play more Monster Hunter than anything else. So I'm not really sure what my point was, but I wanted to show you this game, and I think I've done that. Bottom line, I like it. I do recommend it. just be in mind what kind of an experience you're looking for. If you want it to be really complicated and in-depth, go with Monster Hunter. If you're just looking for a casual, sort of lighthearted fun, easy to access, that's the other thing. This game doesn't really feel like I need to do a lot of research to do it. You can drop into this game and you can learn how everything works fairly quickly and have a pretty solid understanding of what you're doing and why you're doing it. With Monster Hunter, there's all kinds of different items that you need, and you'll want to know the drop rates on them and what monsters to hunt and what areas that they're in and how they interact and what kind of resistances they've got and what weapons to use and where to attack them. You kind of need to do some homework to really get good at it. So it's all about the approach to the game. So, alright, I've probably rambled on long enough. This video's gone on for 40 minutes. I do enjoy it. Maybe some of you will see if you enjoy it too. And if you do, let me know. Maybe I can add you as a friends list and we can go on some hunts together. Otherwise, I will definitely, hopefully, be seeing some of you on the Monster Hunter World PC release. I'm absolutely planning to live stream that, and I want to try and bring some friends, be they subscribers, new friends that I haven't had a chance to play with yet, or some of my older friends who haven't really gotten into Monster Hunter before. So, anyway, if you enjoyed the video, guys, please make sure that you hit that like button. Feel free to leave a comment down in the section below. And as always, I'll see everyone in the next episode. Catch you guys later.